Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the White Sox versus Guardians Major League Baseball matchup on Thursday, July 27th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off your purchases of $19 or more, including our Christmas and July annual package specials. Of course, we also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club geared towards dime bettors or larger. Call the toll-free number or text the number on the website. See if the Dime Club's for you. But let's get to it. White Sox taking on the Guardians, battle of the American League Central. And the Guardians kind of made a mess of this thing. They've had a chance to really contend in this one with the Twins. The Twins had left the door wide open over the first half of the season. The Guardians even got to the lead before the All-Star break. But man, a couple of rough finishes in Texas and really just an inability to create offense has really stung the Guardians. And while they have this pitching where they continue to just grow pitchers on trees through this very, very effective farm system, none of those guys come to the plate and score runs. And I always say, when the team scores the first run of the game and, you bet on the game and then the other team scores a run in the first inning, right? I mean, this has happened to all of us. And then, you're just like, oh, no, But then, the other side of it is, I always say, if you score 0, you're not going to win anyway. And I think that is what we have here with the Guardians, is that we have a pitching staff that has performed well across the board. Every day on the live show, we have these graphics, and it shows who the starting pitcher is and their ERA and, their record and all these sort of things. And, certain teams, it's like, man, like the Orioles, it's like, wow, these ERAs are pretty high for a team that has a record this good. And when we look at the Guardians, we say, man, these ERAs are pretty low across the board. It's like, there isn't really much difference between these guys. They're almost interchangeable, but the non-interchangeable problem with the Guardians is that they can't seem to get the bats going against anybody. And Dylan Cease gets the ball here for the White Sox. And I know he was a big trade deadline acquisition several years ago, but at this point, the way the White Sox are playing in the direction of this team, I don't think it's too far-fetched to see him being traded at the trade deadline and the White Sox getting a haul for him, because he's the type of guy that a team like the White Sox really will absolutely loot somebody for. I mean, these guys will raid your farm system and make you pay for many, many years to come. The White Sox just haven't been good enough across the board to really show off some of the dividends of these trades, but let's just say they got Dylan Cease along with Eloy Jimenez for Jose Quintana at the trade deadline not all that long ago. Anyways, I'm going to take the White Sox in this one in what could be Cease's farewell game, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most, pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.